Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, we're going to talk about men and why you should not financially support a man. This is so important, ladies. It's too many of us out here doing everything for men. In fact, we are treating them like we are their mothers, taking care of their every need. And what does a man do? He takes you for granted. He takes advantage. And he cheats on you. And sometimes he'll leave you for another woman. Ladies, don't fall into the trap. You see, we are nurturers. And we want to support. If we are with a man that we really care for, and the man is trying to do something with his life, then here we are. If we're in the position to help him, whether it's financially or whatever he needs, then we want to do it. We want to help him be all that he can be. Ladies, don't do it. Don't do it. Let the man be a man. Let the man take care of his own business. Let him find his own support. Take care of himself. You don't need another little boy to take care of. You don't need that just to have him there with you. Ladies, do not support these men. No. If he can stand on his own 2 feet, then he can make his own way. Just like you made your own way. Let him do that. Now, let's step back a minute. Number one, ladies, I hope that you are not hooking up with men who have less than you. I hope you're not doing that. You see? Now, I realized, when I was in college, a lot of us got married right out of college, and we were all on the same level, the same level. Now, some of my classmates, the women got jobs, good paying jobs, before the men did. Now, the men, some of them figured that they wanted to go back to school. Now, guess what? How is he going to do that? You see? Unless you support him. How is he going to do that? Now, he may say, oh, well, I'm going back to school because I want to be a physician. Now you're working and you got stars in your eyes because you're going to be married to a physician. So naturally, you want to help him through school. You'll work hard and make sure that he has what he needs so he can pass the grade. So you'll be married to a physician. That's what you have in your mind. Now guess what? What happens when he gets his degree and he decides he don't want you anymore? He sees another woman that he wants. And where does that leave you? Holding the bag. And there's so many of us in that situation where we have supported these men. Supported them all the way through school, or whatever they wanted to do, or whatever they needed to do. We give them what we have. Our time, our money, our effort, our love, our everything. See, this is the thing, women. No matter how much you do for a man, it's not going to make him care for you any more or less. It's not going to make him care for you anymore. He either cares for you in the beginning or he doesn't. Or he doesn't. You cannot make a man love you, no matter what you do. No matter what you do. Now, a lot of women, they just get wrapped up in the whole, the whole romance of it all. I will say that. You get wrapped up in the whole romance of it all. You like having him around, and, you like his touch. You like talking to him and all of that. And so, if you can afford it, naturally, you want to help him to be whatever he's trying to be. That's a dangerous territory for you women to step into, because there's no guarantee that this man is going to stay with you. And far too many times, they don't stay with women who support them. Far too many times. That's the thing. If it was just something that happened now and then, you can see it. But if it's happening too many times where men are taking advantage of women, it's time for women to wake up. Wake up. I know women who marry these men and then support them throughout the whole relationship just because they want them around. Just to have a man coming in the door. Women, you are not respecting yourself when you do that. You are not valuing yourself when you do that. A man should be taking care of you, making sure that you're okay. You are the prize. You are the prize. You see, women, I keep driving this home because women, you get a man and you all of a sudden you think he the prize. All of a sudden. You get in the kitchen and start cooking for him and cleaning for him and whatever he needs, you want to be right there for him. If his car breaks down, you give him yours. If he needs some money, you give him some. No, ladies, you got it all twisted. You get it all twisted. He should be doing that for you. He should be doing that for you. I know I had a friend one time. He was always needing for me to come and do something for him. Always. I mean, all the time. He was ringing me up for something that he needed. He couldn't do anything for himself. But guess what? The one time when I needed him, he could not deliver. He didn't even show up. Didn't show up. And I had done things for him on numerous occasions. And even after that, after he didn't show up for me, he still wanted me to come and help him out of some jams he was in. No, until I finally just cut him right off. I finally wised up. Cut him right off. These men are just using you for what they need. And you need to be careful. Don't take every time a man approaches you that he comes with good intentions. That's where a lot of women get messed up. A lot of women just, you just get confused. You get excited that this man approached you. This man approached you. You see, usually how men do it is that they ease into it. When you meet them, they have everything. This is how a man is. Oh, he has this and he has that and he makes this and he makes that. That's so that he can get you. I've met so many men who claim that there are something or claim that they have things that they don't. They're just flat out lying just to get you. You see? And then when they get you, now here comes the need. Now they need everything. Do you have one of this? Do you have that? Can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? They don't have anything. But when you meet them, oh, they have everything. That's why I tell you, ladies, take your time. Take your time to really get to know these people. Take it slow. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you are supporting a man, you need to have a talk with him and tell him now's the time he needs to stand on his own 2 feet. You not his mother. It's not your job to raise him, to take care of him. If he calls himself a man, then he should be able to be a man, to stand on his own 2 feet. And if he cannot afford a woman, then he doesn't need one. That's right. When I was raised, I had 4 boys. When I was raising my boys, I told him, I said, listen, you don't need a girlfriend until you can afford it. You see, because you have to plan activities to take her out. That costs money. And it'd be your responsibility to pay for any activities that you engage in when you're with her. That's the way I taught my boys. Now, I would be amiss to go out here and support a man. That's against my whole philosophy. Don't support them. Don't buy them things. Women, you want to reverse the roles. These are things that men are supposed to do for you, not vice versa. I know plenty of women go out and buy their men coats and sweaters and all this kind of jewelry and all this kind of stuff. Women, if you're doing that, stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. You got it twisted. The men should be doing this for you. And even if he is doing it for you, it doesn't mean that you got to go out and do it for him just because he did it for you. Allow the men to care for you. You see? Allow the men to support your dreams and the things you want out of life. Allow the men to support you. To support you. Because the men should already have it together. They should already have it together. In this society, they make more money than we do. You see? They get the better jobs than we do. You see? Allow men to be men. Do not, ladies, do not take up their role. Men need to learn how to be men again, because in this society, they're acting more like women. These men today are acting more like women. And so now the women feel like he can't do it, then I'll take it up. I'll do it. No, you won't. No, you won't. Women, be women. Be women. Do not try to be men. Do not try to be men. And if a man is not able to fill a man's shoes, let him go. Let him go. What do you need to raise a boy for? Another child. Who you need that for? And there's too many women out here raising these men, just taking care of them, while the men just laying on the couch with their feet up, and the women out here working, making sure everything is paid for and whatever. And on the flip side of that, you working and putting him through school or whatever he's going to do. And there's too many times that these men, once they get that degree or whatever they're after, they decide that they want a newer model. So they dump you and go find them a younger chick. 9 times out of 10, somebody that don't even have a brain in their head. Because men are visual. Men are, remember that, they're visual and they're lustful. They are lustful. And not all men, let me do that because I know men get on me. I'm not talking about all men, but too many of them do this. It's too many that do this. And that's why I say men, don't support them. Any of them. Any of them. If you're with a man and you find that he's too needy on you and he wants, let him go. That's just draining you of your time, your energy, and your resources. Dump him. And women never feel like, I'm going to hold on to him because maybe I can't find anybody else. Don't ever think that. As long as you're living and breathing, there's always people out here. And never think that you're too old or you're too fat or you're too this or too that a man is not going to approach you. Believe me, I have men approaching me all day, every day. At my age. So whatever you're thinking is the way that you're thinking. It's in your mind. And your mind creates your reality. How you think about things creates your reality. So if you're thinking that I got to take care of this man so that he'll stay with me, that's your reality. That's why you're sitting there taking care of him. Because of your belief that you need to take care of this man. Don't do it. I know some women taking care of men who are violent to them. Who fight them. Beat them up. And they still do it. They still do it. Now, ladies, if you happen to spot that your man is a narcissist, you need to know that he's going to discard you anyway, whether emotionally or he's going to physically walk out. And he's going to take advantage of you and try to destroy you in the process. In the process. Ladies, don't put yourself in that position. Come back and love yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Now, I'm not saying, sometimes a man may come and say, maybe you could help me out this time or whatever like that. If it's something small and menial, maybe one time, but I wouldn't make it a habit. I wouldn't. And please don't go to your bank account and pull out hundreds and thousands of dollars to give this man. I don't care under what circumstances he needs it. If he needs that kind of money, he needs to go out and make it. He a man. He needs to go out and make it. It's something. I know a lot of people are homeless today and whatever, but I see young men out here panhandling. Young, strong. They don't look mentally ill to me. Regular men out here panhandling, saying that they can't find a job. If you're a man, make a job. Make a job. You got the resources. It's a lot of things people can do out here. So don't be fooled. Don't let your man come back and tell you, oh, I can't find no jobs out there. I can't find a job. Listen, if you have a job, he can find something to do. He can find something to do to make an income, to support himself, support him, and have some for you if he's with you. If he has nothing for you, he doesn't need to be with you. Period. Period. If he is just there sucking off of you, you don't need to be with him, ladies. You don't need to be with him. I'm telling you these things because men continue to take advantage of women. Men continue to take advantage of women because they think once they get you with that wand, that magic wand it is, then they feel like you hooked and you'll do anything to keep them. That's what men think. That's what they think. But women, let's show them different. Let's show them something different. That is not what's going to happen anymore. You got to stand on your own 2 feet. And if you want me, then you need to be able to provide for me too. For me too. I'm not going to be with you if I need to provide for myself and you and you, even if you can provide for yourself. If you have nothing for me, why am I there? To service you? Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. A man's job is to profess who you are to him, to provide for you whatever you need. As your man, he should be able to provide it for you. And to protect you. To protect you. Now, I heard a guy the other day say, yeah, well, if I'm in a fight and my woman with me, then we in a fight. No, hell no. If you in a fight, you in a fight. You in a fight. No, women, don't put yourself in that position. Don't do it. You are queens. You are a treasure. Do not lower your value by going out here fighting, fist fighting with a man or for a man. I know women who support their men and will fight other women who the man is going out trying to talk to. Do you see how ridiculous that is? He doesn't really care about you. He only cares about what he's getting from you. What he's getting from you. And that's the only reason why he keeps coming back to you, so he can get more of what he's getting from you. Women, I hope that you understand this message. Do not support a man. Now, you can give him verbal support. You can, you know what I mean? If he needs a little coaching on, you give him that. But do not support him financially. Do not give him a place to stay. Do not give him a car to drive. These are things that men, if they gonna come out of the box and say they're a man, they should already have these things. Especially if they want to come up and talk to you. They should already have certain things in place before they even approach you. And if they don't, then you need to pass them by, because 9 times out of 10, they're just there to take advantage of you. They see you have some resources that they can use. You see, you got something that they want. You have something that they feel like they can use. So ladies, don't allow a man to use you. And you can do that by being aware, keeping your eyes open. And the first time he asks you for money or something, tell him no. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. No. If it's going to be any money exchange, he's going to be giving it to you. Not the other way around. So ladies, I think I'm going to end it here. Because I think that you got the message. Do not support a man. There's no guarantee that this man is going to stay with you. So, I mean, like I said, you can support him with words of encouragement and all of that. Because that doesn't really cost you anything. But when it comes to cost, do not pour your finances into a man. Okay, ladies? So I want to say thank you all for supporting this channel and leaving your comments. I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I wish you all well. And I wish you much, much happiness. And I want to say thank you again for those who have donated to the channel. Thank you. This really helps the channel to grow. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I hope to see you next time.